Welcome to the Magic City, the football capital of the South, Birmingham, Alabama, home to the UAB Blazers, and the fans here have been eagerly anticipating this clash. There's just something about the nightcap. After a day of wall-to-wall football, it just seems this is when chaos ensues. As we'll see, the Pandas taking on a team from the AAC, the UAB Blazers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Pandas will kick it away to start us off. And he's going to try to return this one. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. So UAB's offense will get the first possession of the game. And here he comes, guys, the man who makes everything go.
Everything in this offense is built around his ability. He's got such great field vision. He's got it all, Palmer.
He is must-watch TV. Let's not get it twisted. People show up to this stadium. People are watching back at home because of this guy right here.
Wants to throw. It's Zeno. Finds his big tight end. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. On third and short, they keep it on the ground here. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. And the Blazers come to the line in the hurry up.
It's a really good sign if you're on offense here. You're putting it on your offensive line on third down. Critical down and distance, opening drive of the game. Let those guys fire off, get a hat on a hat. You can run the ball, pick up the first. You're around midfield. And all things looking pretty good here early for this offense.
Really nice stop there from this senior leader. And after that last run, we'll see if they keep it on the ground on third. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the tight end. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's fourth down. Looking for a block. It's Hobbs. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. The Pandas offense will try to get something started with their first possession. Offense set on first down. They'll start this drive with a pass. And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. They'll go back to the air on second down. The sure hands, it's Sheffield. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. On third down, going up top. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. The Pandas come to the line with a new set of downs. On the option. Runs through a tackle.
Yeah, and the running back didn't get much here, but, you know, you clearly want to always establish the tempo, run the football, be consistent, make that defense physically meet the challenge.
On second down, he'll let it fly. Caught over the middle, it's Peterson. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. On third and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. Tackle is made, but not until he gets the first down. And the Pandas are marching down the field. Quarterback on the keeper. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. Feeling some heat. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there. Looking to pick up a first down on third and short from the 43. Got it in the middle at Sheffield. Third down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. They'll run it. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Power football with the run. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Moves away as he feels pressure. The Blazers miss another opportunity for a 3rd down stop. Down to the 18-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They'll go to the counter. Fights through the pile and picks up a couple down to the 16. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Leaves it with the running back. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. Wants to go up top. They're bringing heat. And the defense gets to the quarterback.
And all defenses talk about it. Sacks, tackles for a loss, affecting the quarterback the best way you can. The first drive of the game already getting home. Nice start for this defense.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He's looking to throw. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. 3rd and goal coming up here. He's looking downfield to throw. A little screen to the running back. Touchdown, Pandas! Hauled it in and just kept right on running to the hallelujah land. They draw first blood, and that is exactly what you want to open the season with a drive like that. They just took the air out of that thing. That might be an understatement. They took the ball away and just wore down, just grinded away at that defense.
And took a lot of time off the clock in the process as well. I'm impressed with the physicality up front of this offense, because that's where it all starts. If you're going to march the ball down the field like they just did, you've got to be dominating in the trenches, and they are doing that in this game right now.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. So that was a lengthy 17-play drive. And they top it off with a 14-yard pass for the touchdown. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. UAB regains possession of the Blazer offense back onto the field. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Caught in the backfield, it's Jones. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. He looks that one in nicely. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a 1st down. And the Blazers want to crank the tempo.
One of the things that makes this guy so dangerous is how good he is after the catch. If he's got any space around him, he's able to burst. He's able to make people miss and get extra yards for his offense. You saw it right there.
Got his man. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure.
This offensive line better figure out a plan for this D tackle. He is tough to block with one guy. You might want to start double teaming him. He's going to be a problem moving forward. You saw all of his ability on that last play.
From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. Off the RPO, quick throw to the right. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. From 55 yards out, and he's got it. Never a doubt. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. They think there's room to run to the right here. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Leaves it with the back. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. Now facing a 3rd and long. He's looking to throw. Got it set up on the outside. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. 4th down and the punt team sends it the other way. Makes a move. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. Snags a quick pass on the left. At the 35, he's loose. The expressway is wide open. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. Looking to throw, it's Zeno. Snags it. He gets it in. Touchdown, UAB. That was a lightning-fast drive that ends with a touchdown.
If you can string a few more drives like that together, man, we might as well get our popcorn out because we're going to get a lot of scoring.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. He'll bring it out. It's Jeffrey. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. On 1st down, here comes this offense. From the gun, running back gets to give. Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21. 8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. He's looking to throw. Got his man out of the backfield. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. From the gun on 3rd down. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys into coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
The Pandas send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He's got great speed. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. UAB regains possession of the Blazer offense back onto the field. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking for a man. It's Zeno. Receiver looks it in. It's complete.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. Catch in the middle. It's Thomas. They are on the move as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 28.
Well, the defense knew coming into this one they had to have a plan for one of the best receivers in the country, so they're double covering him. You can't do anything else, and still they can't prevent this guy from making the catch and getting the 1st down.
The Blazers want to pick up the tempo. From the gun, the ground game. And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the 1st down. And the Blazers are on the move. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. After the misfire, now on second down. He's looking to throw. Complete. Stopped after making the catch. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. Pressure coming. Got his man down the middle. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. It's good. They were able to get a field goal on board, and now they'll kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. The sure hands, it's Parrish. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Picked up some yardage with that completion, now second down. He's looking to throw. Got his man in the middle. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. Hand off from the shotgun. Got behind those pads and picked up 3 out to the 35. They'll line up for a second down play. The quarter comes to a close, and UAB is on top. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. He'll do it himself. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. How bold will they be on third down after that last run? From the gun, wants to pass. Moves around to clear up the vision. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. And the Pandas come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Now they're going to throw it. Snagged in the middle, it's Sheffield. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Looking to pass on second down. Quarterback floating away from pressure. At the 35, he's got room. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit.
And that's good enough for a first down.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the big fella. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. Let's see what they've got on second down.
Brings up second down.
He's looking to throw. Now improvising. Going to try to get it himself. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Here comes the option. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. And on fourth down, here comes the field goal unit. This might be a little easier if it were straight on, but a 43-yarder from the right hash. And this one splits the uprights.
That makes the score. UAB 13, Pandas 10.
After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go.
To kick this one away.
And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He makes the catch. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down.
I know it's something we take for granted, guys, but the Q did a great job there with the play-action fake. He really took his time and sold it. And that's what froze the linebackers in the second level of the defense to help make that completion a whole lot easier.
Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. Chucked it away just as he was hit. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down. The aerial assault continues. Trying to beat the D deep. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Fair catch called for and made. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. To the ground with the back. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. They'll go to the ground. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 27. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Still running at the 40. Such a big part to convert these 3rd downs, and they've got it at the 42. And now on 1st down after converting with the run. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes.
And nice answer by this defense. You give up a big play, you go take a big play. Sometimes you get down yourselves and one play turns to 2. Nice job by this defense getting a sack, creating some momentum.
This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Getting some heat. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. This is a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch.
Man, this quarterback is going to need an ice bath when this game is over because he is getting whacked. We've seen him go down. He's been sacked time and time again. He just got nailed another time on that last play. He can't wait for this game to be over.
Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. Takes the handoff. It's Beebe. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The Blazers want to move quickly. Using the quick game. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the 1st down. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10.
For a 1st down.
The running back has it. Keeps the legs moving.
Small gain, I know, but again, the defense knows he's going to run the football. He's willing to run the football, not just drop back and pass. Make him honor the run game. You got to do a lot of this.
And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. To the air, it's Zeno. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. And the Blazers will call on their punt team. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Line gets set, 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. 2nd and 10 here. Off play action. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
And everybody knows when you're running that play action, that fake has to be great. Everybody has to bite it for it really to work. Defense didn't bite it, didn't bite the bait, went after the quarterback, got him on the ground.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. It's caught. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. The Pandas come to the line with a new set of downs. Comes out throwing on first down. Swings it out to his running back. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
That's a first down for the offense.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Parrish.
And that RPO play was run to perfection. The run fake forced and sucked the defense up, and a nice job on the route by the receiver, not telegraphing that he was breaking to the inside on the slant.
Knocked down at the 34 after a pickup of 5. It's a first down. They'll run this play from the pistol. Looking to go up top on first down. Throws to the wideout. Makes the grab. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Down to the 16-yard line. It's 1st and 10. They're looking for an advantage in the running game to the right. He's there to make the stop. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd down.
Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Unleashes to the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. Splits the uprights. It's good. And with the field goal, we are tied here in the 2nd quarter. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away.
Set to kick it off.
On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. UAB regains possession of the Blazer offense back onto the field. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. The Blazers headed quickly to the line. They'll run play action. Fires complete on the crosser. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. A new set of downs after the completion.
Hey, I'll tell you what, that slot receiver, he may not be the biggest receiver in the world, but he is shifty, and he runs really good routes. You saw it on that play.
You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. Picked up some yardage on the ground. Now here comes 2nd down. They'll run it to the right side. Just slithered through the tackle when he's got room to run. And he delivers the angry stiff arm, but is greeted by an angrier defense. And the Blazers get enough to move the chains. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. From the gun, the running back has it. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Looking to push the pace with the no huddle. Oh, and they'll try to catch him with a pass. A strike downfield. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30. They'll try to snap it quickly.
And that's a first down.
Trying to find his man on first down. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on.
Holding. Offense.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. A first down for the offense. Back to throw, it's Zeno. He finds his man. Crosses the 30, he's got away. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. He's got it on the right. Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. He just got rid of that one to save the down. Didn't see anything he liked. Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. They're testing the right side here. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute warning before halftime. Safe completion on the screen. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. Looking to throw. He caught it. And he was thinking 6, but that D knocks him down at the 2. See if they can get it done on 2nd and goal. He's looking to throw. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Blazers.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Tulsa is in front. They've answered the bell today, but they still have to finish the job, and that is no sure thing right now. They're up by 7 over the Coyotes. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Clock's still running, almost certainly the last play of the half. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Quick completion on the out. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what a pleasure it's been to watch these two teams thus far. They're in Birmingham. And I get it. A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. But if you ask me, it's more about how good you are on 3rd down and how efficient you are in keeping drives alive. Those two stats can help you break the will of even the best defenses and help you come out on top. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Protective Stadium.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. He's going to pass. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12.
This defense has taken the game over. They're winning the game in large part because of how dominant they've been up front and how good their pass rush has been.
So they'll try to salvage this drive on 2nd and long from the 12. He's looking to throw. Quickly out to the tight end. Tackled immediately after the catch. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Coming after him. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
If your job is to irritate, to confuse, to hit, to make quarterbacks feel very uncomfortable, this defense is definitely doing their job. 6 sacks, that's the way to make the quarterback feel like he's having a hard day. He's had no response. This offensive line has no response, just a sack party.
And the Pandas will punt it away on 4th down. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Slips through the line. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Wants to throw on first down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Really need positive yards on second down. After the incompletion, they'll snap it from the 44. A pickup of 8 now to convert this 3rd and 2. The Blazers moving quickly to the line. Wide out in motion. On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. And the Blazers have a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Thomas. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. No huddle here for the offense. Quarterback wants to throw on second down. Grab near the marker. It's Beebe. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain. The Blazers have this offense rolling. From the gun to give, looking for room. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop it. Going to work on second down in the red zone, is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Touch pass on the jet sweep. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Looking for a man. It's Zeno. Lets it go to the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. And this kicker has had a busy night. The field goal unit is out there for the 3rd time. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And that lead grows even bigger. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. Fires to the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. After the short completion, it's now second down. Off the RPO, complete. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
And that's good enough for a first down.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. Quickly complete. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on.
22. And that's a first down for the offense.
Running back searching for a hole. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again.
Brings up second down.
Looking to throw on second down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. Gets rid of it. Tight end finds a soft spot. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. They'll run the option. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. The Pandas have taken it inside the 20. Wants to throw on second down. He's got it and still on his feet. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. 1st and goal, and this feels like their chance to give them a finish. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. 2nd and goal for the offense.
It's now 2nd and goal.
Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. They've moved it right to the precipice of a score, and they need one more yard. They believe in their running game on 3rd and goal here. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Pandas! Oh, the offense shows some life here and cuts into the lead with that score.
And, man, they needed it. They had to have something to go right. Listen, still down, but this is a great start to getting back in this ball game.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
UAB 23, Pandas.
On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. On the run, it's Jacobs. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the Blazers will hustle to the line. Off the play fake. They're trying to get to it. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. What a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The Blazers decide to punt it away. Fair catch called for and taken at the 30-yard line. 1st down here for the offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. Zings it complete to the right.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes too. He is a versatile back.
Stopped at the 44 after a 5-yard gain. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on 1st down. He's looking to throw it. And a 9-yard gain on 1st down leaves him with 2nd and short.
Tackle is made at the 48-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
Now the play fake. He lets one fly deep. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. And the Pandas pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
1st down for the offense.
Going to the ground. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. He'll ride his man on the option. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. A 3rd and long coming up here. They'll go to the air. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. And he couldn't quite get to the marker, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. And this field goal team has been busy. This kicker comes out for the 3rd time tonight. And it's no good. He missed it. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal. UAB regains possession of the Blazer offense back onto the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
And 1st down for the offense.
They'll throw it on 1st down. Grab behind the line. It's Jones. They stop him just a link or two short of the 1st, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. Motion from the offense. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. And the Blazers in the hurry-up. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Holding. Offense.
They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. They really have no choice here. This is a no-brainer. You go for it here on this 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the catch past the sticks. Not much of a 4th down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that 4th down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the first down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Relying on the run, he gets a couple before he's knocked down. Ball's at the 13. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. On 3rd and short, the power run here. Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the first down. The Blazers trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Now on 2nd and goal. And he's sprinting. He'll take it all the way. Touchdown, UAB.
This is like having an extra running back in your backfield. This quarterback is magic. When he decides to keep the football, he can make people look absolutely silly. He shows you on that play.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. Central Michigan is darn near perfect offensively today. This is almost exactly the way they drew things up this week in practice. They're up 14 over the Coyotes. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Gets it out fast. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this 3rd period. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. The option look. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. They go to the ground. The Pandas pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the running back from the shotgun.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
He's going to pass on 2nd down. They've got the screen set up, and they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a 3rd down stop. Trying play action. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game. Try to get it on the ground. At the 40, there he goes. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23.
And you're going to hear this guy's name a lot. They're going to ride the big fella. He's such a stud. They're going to build the offense around him. This is just game one, but you're going to get a lot of big runs from this cat.
And that play just looked to be a mess from the snap, and he's run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. On second down, looking to throw. He's got it, and he will score. Touchdown, Pandas. Well, we wondered exactly where the momentum was, and it looks as if Uncle Mo might have switched sidelines and switched families.
And momentum is such a big thing. It's such a real part of college football, isn't it? And you can just feel that right now. It just felt a few minutes ago like this game was over, and all of a sudden, this team, they're believing in themselves. They've got some win. They've got some hope. The defense now needs to get the football back to keep that momentum going.
And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. He wants to start this drive with a pass. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. After the misconnection, it's second down. The play action fake. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Hit the gas, kid, wide open ahead. Touchdown, UAB. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
You know, sometimes as a play caller, you just don't have to overthink things. I've got a guy who's faster than your guys, and he's just going to run straight down the field. I'm going to throw it way down the field. He's going to make the catch, and we're going to score a touchdown, and that's pretty much what just happened there.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point extends the lead to double figures at 10. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. He'll keep it himself. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. And here comes the offense on second down. He's got his man. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the option. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. He's looking to throw. Quickly to the tight end. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Pocket starts to collapse. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. And the Pandas are flying down the field. Going to the running game. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. Off play action. He's moving out of the pocket. The quarterback bought as much time as he could, but the defense got to him and sacked him.
These are the perfect situations you love to be in. Known passing situations. These are not where the offensive tackles want to be. And when you're on the edge and there's no threat of the run, pin your ears back, get the nice first down sack.
Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on down.
And you had to. I mean, the offense had to be aggressive. You're down multiple scores. You needed to make something happen right now. You had to be aggressive. I think you had to go for it on that fourth down. Now, obviously, the game's looking like it might get out of hand.
UAB regains possession of the Blazer offense back onto the field. Looking for a productive play on first down. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Catch in the middle, it's Jones. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off play action on first down. Trying to get to him. And they knocked him down almost immediately. How about that Mike linebacker bringing the heat right up the middle?
Right down Broadway, right in the middle of the defense. This is the guy that sees everything, makes all the calls, and you could tell he knew where he was coming downhill. It came wide open, and he comes to the quarterback and gets the sack.
That offense having to deal with the last thing you want on first down, giving up a sack as they come up to the line on second down. Back to pass, it's Zeno. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And he just throws it away on third down. I don't think you can give up on a play like that. And the Blazers will try to pin them back with the punt. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. The offense lining up for a first down play. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got a man, it's Sheffield. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. The give to the tailback. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed in the middle, it's Parrish. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. And it is a good idea to gang tackle. First guy couldn't get him. Second guy finally did. He'll come out throwing on first down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. He's looking to throw. Setting up the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Now facing a 3rd and long. He wants to throw it. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And they gave him no chance to get loose, and they force a 4th down. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. 57 yards out, and he powers it through the uprights.
That makes the score UAB 37, Pandas 30.
After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. Fires to the wideout. Complete downfield. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down.
I'll be honest, man. If I had the weapons these guys had offensively, I'd be staying aggressive too. It's what got them to this point. It's why they have the lead here in the fourth quarter. Take some shots when those opportunities present themselves.
He's got it inside the 30. And he'll go out of bounds, and this aerial attack just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices. An explosive play takes them right outside the red zone, and they've got it 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. They make the stop, but this running game moves the chains as they get the first down. The Blazers come to the line in the hurry-up. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Running to the left. Mark it off as a 6-yard gain down to the 6-yard line. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive. And that will extend their lead even further. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. After they couldn't connect, it's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. He's got it. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop.
Well, trailing like they are right now in the fourth quarter, their execution offensively is just going to have to be at a premium. You can't afford a lot of incompletions at this point. Everybody is going to need to be on the same page moving forward.
The incompletion brings up a 2nd down. They're going to throw it again. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Finds his tight end. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. The give on the inside. Still running at the 40. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32. Fast motion from the offense. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. He's now up to 83 yards rushing, and this offense wanted to establish the ground game, and man, have they started the season right in that regard. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. The give to the right. And they did not let him reach the line to gain. It'll bring up a decision here. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And they'll push that lead out a little further. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Going up top on first down. Feeling some heat. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. He's taking a deep shot. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off.
And that's a first down for the offense.
Looking to move it through the air. Finds us back in the middle.
Great job by the quarterback throwing against zone coverage. You cannot telegraph where you're throwing the football. You cannot eyeball wide receivers. So great job by the quarterback using his eyes, not staring down his guy, and then throwing him open.
Had to throw it before he wanted. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Unleashes one deep. And good hands there by the defense on that shot to the end zone. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Finds his man, and they convert. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. They're moving quickly after that big 4th down conversion. Clock will roll when the ball is set. Now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, we've got a chance at a finish.
If we had any chance to make this happen, we had to score with a little bit of time on the clock. Now we need a miracle. Now we need to kick the onside, get an onside kick, and somehow, some way, make a big play.
Lining up to add another.
Kicker is on for the extra point.
And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. So a drive there of 82 yards. They got one of the touchdowns they needed, and they'll try to get the ball back right now with the onside kick. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. The quarterback takes a knee. The old coaching cliche, go 1-0 every week. And for the first week, they get it done.
Great start to the season. That's what you want. You want to come out, find a way to win. Was it perfect? Absolutely not. You're going to find things to work on throughout the season. But 1-0, that's where you wanted to be.
And I think if you're the coaching staff of this winning team, you've got to like what you've just seen. First game of the year, there was tremendous effort on the field. Guys flying around, flying to the football, trying to make the plays necessary to win this game. They definitely made a few mistakes, but that's what practice is for. But if you're the coaching staff, I think you're very, very positive right now moving forward.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.